One, two, one, two, one, two. What's up, people? This is Knowledge and the place to be. Thank y'all for joining me. Here we go, here we go, here we go. See, we online. Y'all should be seeing the picture pop up real quickly. Let me bring something over. Bring a little music into the fold, too. Bring a link into Facebook. Anybody that's caring to watch, please do. You can. It's all love. Let's see here. Let's copy this link. I was gonna Skype tonight, but I ain't gonna do that tonight. You know, the topic of today is fuck out the way, fuck out the way. Let's paste this up. Here we go. All right, I put a link. I'm gonna post it again. That's another link. Just doing some setup. I'm gonna close Skype out because I don't need too much going on tonight. This ain't really even the effigy. The effigy thing. This is just on some real talk. So live streaming is on. We got one watcher. Let's see what this make sure this. Okay. That ain't working. 1 second, y'all. Just want to make sure I get y'all the right let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here go the link. We're going to share that with Facebook. The link now is being posted right now. Damn. Something no way's happening. I want to get to talking. Fuck out the way. Post that up right now to Facebook. That should be. Let's go Facebook and check it out. We'll just refresh. Yeah, there we go. Fuck out the way. Fuck out the way. Y'all should be able to hit this link. And, you know, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it one more time, and then our brother going to start talking about some things. But in the meantime, let's put a little bit of ambiance, some music in the forefront. Just a little bit. Not enough to get a brother put off of YouTube, because you cannot have third party. You can't have third party stuff going on here. Say live right now. Here we go. I'm gonna post that again. All right, all right, all right, all right. Say we got two going on right now, so I just put that to Facebook, and hopefully everybody can hear me pretty decently and pretty good tonight. Episode, where my coffee at? Tonight episode is called "Fuck Out the Way." You know what I'm saying? We got to get the fuck out the way of our own selves. We got to get the fuck out the way of trying to, convince ourselves that we ain't even what we need to be for ourselves. You know, I just was having a thought today, thinking about like, you think about your goals, you think about your life, you think about where you are economically, socially, you know what I'm saying, physically. You start really having those ideas and those thoughts, taking those types of things in serious context with your life. And you start to have a gauge or a time frame. And what you do sometime is you get the fuck in your own way. You ain't got to really even be worrying about other people. It's usually you. It's usually really only you. So, I'm kind of waiting. I'm kind of waiting for some people to join. I'm going to copy this link because it looked like some people from the book might be interested. Y'all need to join the brother now. Come on. Quit fucking around. You know what I mean? Quit fucking around. I'm going to copy this link one more time. We're going to follow this link. And we can have conversation on this link too. By the way, y'all can comment on this link with Facebook, and what I'll do is I'll answer. If y'all don't have a Google Plus account or you don't have anything, if you just got Facebook, then we'll just talk via type. You type, I talk, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm going to have in the next couple of weeks, or I ain't going to even say next couple of weeks, I'm going to have next week probably Skype up, and what I'm going to do is going to have people call, and we can even do, if you use your phone, we can link up live via that way and get some conversation going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still seeing if I can get some more up in here. Follow this link. We can conversate, you know? We can convo live. I think that's the wave of the future. Conversation. You know what I'm saying? We can convo live. Put a playlist on and I'm just going to get in it. Trying to let people get in here real quick. If you gonna get in, if you not, I really don't know, but we just gonna do it like that. Start a little playlist, a little ambiance going on. So give me 1 second. We should be on. All right, people. There's knowledge in the place to be. Yeah, it's knowledge in the place to be. And basically what I wanted to come to y'all today and talk about was get the fuck out your own way. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out your own way. When you have goals in your life, when you have goals or situations in your life that you're trying to accomplish, when you're trying to, when you feel like you're at the cusp of where you need to be, a lot of times you're going to have opposition, outside opposition, but you're going to have most of the opposition from yourself because you're going to start thinking that you're not good enough, or you're going to think that you're inadequate. But in those cases, you're really not inadequate. You just feeling the burn because you're getting closer. and you become maybe highly irritable. You can become highly intolerable because you're so focused on what you're trying to do. But you got to learn to get the fuck out of the way for yourself, for your not only sanity, but for those that are around you, and also for the lives that you're trying to impact with what you're trying to do. Take for instance, over the last couple of weeks, I had to take a break. I had to step back. I had to step back from what I was doing, from myself. I had to step back and take a overall accountability, or an overall account of my walk right now. My total obligation, my whole total thing is basically to be a self-sufficient entrepreneur, making opportunities and giving opportunities to those that need it, deserve it, and want it. So when you in business, or you're trying to get yourself further into business, you're going to have a lot of pitfalls, you're going to have a lot of ups, and you're going to have a lot of downs. I'm going to keep on I'm going to keep posting this. Yeah. We'll keep posting this. Y'all come. Y'all better come. Y'all better come, cuz y'all missing out on some real things. Let me Auntie Dollars. Let me say, I'm gonna let her know I'm online. Give her the link. I know you're gonna see the title. But come on. All right, but don't, charge it to the head, not to the heart, But again, what I was saying, you get in the way of yourself because you're getting caught up into the atmosphere that you creating, which is a good one. But a lot of times, I think that we just go ahead and we so focused on what we're doing that we're putting undue pressure on ourselves, where we almost stagnate in progress. So what I said, like I told you guys, over the last couple of weeks, I had to really narrow my focus. I had to narrow my focus to the point where I had to shut down for like one day. And I mean, I'm nonstop going. Every single day there's a new idea. Every single day there's a new thought, and it's nonstop work for me. I mean, I do continuously thinking, but not only thinking, but continuously working. If I'm giving the man at the office 8 hours, I damn sure better give 8 hours. I got to match that if I want to be successful. So I had to really streamline what I was doing, because I was like tentacles. My arms, my hands were everywhere. Everything that I was trying to do, I was making progress, but the focus wasn't centralized. So what I was doing was making baby steps. So I said, you know what? When you're going into a business atmosphere or a mind state, why don't you get a focal point? So to put your pride on the side of your ego, get the fuck out the way. Literally, get the fuck out of the way. And you might be good at a lot of different things, but focus on this one thing that you really want to succeed in, and you can bring in other things at the fold. Not meaning that you stop what you're doing. It just means that you put focus on one thing and get yourself the fuck out the way. Hey, if you're listening to me and you hear this, like I said, I'm not a big cusser, only unless I'm making music, to get the point across real quickly. But for real, you have to really get the hell out the way of your own self because if you don't do that, you will not make the type of progress that you want to. So what I had to do is basically centralize my I had to centralize my focus on something that nobody else was doing. And when it come down to it, photography and regular videography, I love those types of things. I never will stop doing those things. But the thing is that everybody does them, and they think that they do them good. But there's some good photographers out there. There's like 10, in my opinion, 8 to 10 good photographers, and then the rest are just not that good. So I said, you know what? Those 8 to 10, I'm gonna let them do what they do. Effigy Media Arts Company is not a photography company. It's a media arts company, meaning that I take on all facets of it. From web design, logo design, graphic design, audio engineering, videography, still sport, everything. But I was like, let me centralize this into web broadcasting. So I made the company of Jetstream. And Jetstream to me is basically filling the gap for what people need now, because live stream is the way to go. So I had to get the fuck out the way. I had to put my ego aside, saying, Sante, you know what? I can do it all, but I ain't got to act like, I need to. What you need to do is make a central, calculated decision to focus on one thing and succeed at it. Bring those other things into the fold. You hear me? So the lines is open. Y'all can chat with me either on YouTube, but for many of you, I know you guys are not with Google Plus again, so y'all can chat with me on Facebook. Up under the link, I'm gonna get up under the notifications on the globe, and y'all can get with me. So this stream tonight is just basically impromptu. I said I'm gonna start doing this a little bit more often, just to get you more familiar with me, and go from there. But is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there that feel like they need to get the fuck out the way of their own self? Honestly, is there anybody out there? Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you? Am I talking to a person out there that's out here trying to do everything that? Is there a person out there that's out there trying to do every single thing that comes to their mind, and they feel like they just stretched out in 20 different directions? Is there anybody out there? Let me know. Holla at your boy. You can get at me at Sante Luke, or matter of fact, just Sante Lucas on Facebook, and you can drop a message in the notification and let me know about it. And let me know, wordplay, back and forth exchange. But how important do you think it is to have focus on one or two things, or one thing in specific, and master and hone in onto that? And number two, I like to give a big shout out to 3 people that kind of got me to this point of thinking like this. One is Derek Wins, one is T. I'll just say T. And the third person is Darlis. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why. Those 3 people. Well, I wouldn't have gotten to the live stream point or the period if it wasn't for Derek Wins and T. Because it was an idea, and at that moment, the idea was just the idea. But after the more I thought about it, it was more of the point like, hey, you know what? This could be a good medium for people, because I really see that this is where we kind of going in life. This is where we people want to interact fluently, one-on-one, or in a congregation type of atmosphere where people are able to, who is Miss Sunshine? Alrighty. where people want to really kind of react, and these are the people that really kind of put the idea into it, and I was able to rub the idea off of, and then so have people in your life that's going to give you good not even if it's not an advice, it's a good idea, and you can run with it. So let's see here. Y'all tripping. Y'all playing big time out here. Dallas, I know you're out there. I know you're watching. You can give me a comment. No, just kidding. I ain't gonna put no pressure on you. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we can have that talk on being an author and the processes and the processes. But I'm gonna tell y'all on my journey. Now I'm gonna get serious. On my journey to do what I'm doing, on the journey to where I'm going in life, there is no plan B. I have made a absolute, definite declaration that if I don't do what I need to do or want to do, I'm better off dead. That's no joke. I don't believe that life is worth living if you're not doing absolutely what you set out to do. And I really believe that if life is not geared towards living it the way that you see fit, then you might as well be dead, because we all have goals, we all have dreams. But if you don't work towards those goals and those dreams, you take them to the grave with you. My thought and my process of thinking is, we only gonna be here a good 70, 80 years, maybe, if we lucky. If God allow that type of time for us. Why not take that time to live your life however you feel is free? Where you can, and I'm not saying that you have to go into business for yourself. That may not be for everybody. Business is not, business is not for everybody. But if there's something that you want to do, a place that you want to go, a person you want to communicate with, or something you want to build, something that you want to have, go after that. If the thought is righteous, go for it. You know what I'm saying? This is what we put here for. We put here to have experience, a righteous experience, and not saying that if you not saying if you fail in that experience, you're bad. But if you don't try, that's a sin. That's a cardinal sin. To me, that's worse than anything. I think that's the worst part of living, is having ideas and goals and never accomplishing it, because you're thinking about it and you ain't doing nothing about it. Let's see here. Yeah, I see. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so I mean, this is the whole totality of life. I try to live my life. I ain't the greatest guy. I ain't the best guy. I'm still growing as a person. Sometimes sin creeps into my life, but that's no excuse. Sin is a thing when you even think about what you shouldn't be doing, you committing. So we all have things to work on, but I do have the perfect belief that we can be perfect. I believe in being perfect. Being perfect is a standard that's measured only by God's grace. You know what I'm saying? Because in the Bible, it tells you, be ye perfect. Now, that's something that you can't be unless you believe it. And he wouldn't have said it, Christ wouldn't have said it if you can't be it. I believe. The only way you're going to have what you want, the only way you're going to do the things you're going to do is believe it. You can't keep on, yapping about it because you in your way. You got to get the fuck out the way. You have to totally get the fuck out the way. Now, let me take me a little. I take a little Joe break. I had an experience today, going into work. I'm still fortunate to be able to invest into my business and grow it while I'm still working an actual 9 to 5. But it's letting me and it's allowing me with a different mind state. I'm able to see things on a different plane now. I'm able to see things on the plane of, uh, um, it's like almost an out of body experience when I'm there. It's like I see, it's like it's like that movie Sixth Sense. I see dead people. You know what I'm saying? It's like I see now they don't even bother me. Now I noticed like 2 or 3 months ago, it was killing me to be there. But now when I ain't saying when I say I see dead people, not like I want to do nothing because you got to be careful nowadays. But I see dead people. I see spiritually dead, miserable people. And a lot of times those people that you're around 8, 9, 10 hours of the day, it takes so much out of them to even come there because they have things on their mind. They can't get out their own way. So that they bring that bad spirit. I call it a STD. Not a sexually transmitted disease, but a spiritual transmitted disease. So you got to walk around work in a body condom. And that's how I go to work. I go to work 9 to 5 in a body condom. I have to put a prophylactic on my brain. Now it don't bother me as much. Now they got some stuff out here you can catch with a condom on. You know what I'm saying? But you got to really be going ham to get it. So, you know what I mean? Right now, I'm just, when I'm up in there, I'm thinking and my mind is focused on my journey. And my journey is close. My journey is so close. Every day is getting closer and closer and closer to where I started from. This is why I'm saying you have to get out the way. It don't make a difference what it may be. College, a certain amount of money you want to get, a car, the relationship that you want. You have to get out the way and look from the outside looking in. My cousin Dave used to say something, and he said, living from the inside out. You have to live from the inside out. Not meaning that you ain't going to mess around and don't mean that you're going to mess around and get the, hold on. Your sound and picture is really good and clear. I appreciate that, Mama of 3. Thank you that you said that I look really good. I appreciate that. I'm hanging on. You see me with the LL, with the Run DMC. But anyhow, it's almost like you really gotta live from the inside out. We all had these days though where we kind of we do backslide in our mind and we alienate people and we alienate ourselves. And to those that I might do that to, I apologize because I know it affects you. You know, I know that if you care for me, it affects you. Just know that I'm on a serious grind. You know that right now I'm eating, sleeping, living Effigy Media Arts Company. And I'm eating, sleeping, and breathing Jetstream. This is the future for me. Like I say, there's no plan B. There's no plan B. So a lot of times, everything that I have in me is everything that's in me, I'm putting into this because, and it's really not for me. It's for my children. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Yeah, I guess I'll share it. My father he's not here physically, but he's still here. You know what I'm saying? And what I notice is I have an older brother and an older sister. I'm the youngest of the bunch. Then I have cousins, but I'm the youngest of that sector. Getting a call, but the call gonna have to wait a minute. what I notice is my brother is like my oldest brother is like my mother. My sister is like my father, and I'm like my mother and my father. And my mother, she's life of the party. Um, she personality, super personality. My father, he's laid back in the cut. He's fierce though. He got a personality, but he got to know you to let it be presented. Um, so that's how my sister is. She's you know what I'm saying, she fierce. You know what I'm saying? She a fierce competitor, I tell you that. Well, that's a good thing. And but it take a minute to get past um, you know, it takes a minute to get past her defenses, but after that you good. My brother, hey, open arms, come on in. Me, the older I get, I'm seeing that I'm more like uh, both my mother and father equally, and I'm seeing that I'm enjoying it a lot, you know. And my father, um, I remember we used to we went and had coffee one day, this little place that I know, and we used to sit and we used to talk about just regular stuff. We used to sit we used to sit and just talk about we'd talk about the president, nuclear bombs, wars, uh, everything, church, and all that type of stuff. And you know, one day he was like, "Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, guess what?" I was like, "What?" He's like, I've done some things growing up, and had a lot of friends, and I had some opportunities. I wish I would have did this, and I wish I probably would have took that opportunity. He's like, but he did tell me this. He said, but he's like, I'm glad that I was here with you kids. I'm glad that I was here with y'all. And that to me, let me know what type of man he was. The type of man he still is, because he's still here. I mean, he's in a different realm, but he's still here. And he's living through my sister and me and my brother. And I'm taking on that, what he said, far as me being a man. Me being a man, I have to provide an opportunity for my children. I got to get the fuck out the way. I have to get the fuck out the way. I don't care how much education that my kids get. They still look like me. You know what I'm saying? And they still, hey, look, they still competing against people that don't want them to win. I have to give them an opportunity. As a man, it's my job. This is what I'm living for. This is what I die for. I created something to bring into the world. This mom's right here, but I'll give her a call back soon. I have brought in 3 lives in this world that I'm responsible for, that I'm responsible for teaching, that I'm responsible for grooming, that I'm responsible in helping shape their mind, that are one day going to bring forth life themselves. I have to create something for them. Because, like I said, no matter what the opportunities that do arise for them, be it in school or be it in just not even going to school, going straight into the workforce, they're going to have competition, which is not a bad thing. Competition is great, but they're always going to be behind the 8 ball. I know, because I had to go through it. It's been many times I've been the smartest person. I've been the smartest person in the room, as far as in these corporate settings. But me looking like how I look, it took me several years to get there, where it take another guy 6 months out of high school to get. Making the money that I tried to get 6 years ago. I'm tired of that shit. It make me angry. But it make me angry enough to do something about it. It make me angry enough to understand I shouldn't even really be mad at them. The system is set up for them to win. And it's only right that I create opportunity, that I create circumstances for them. And when I was listening to my father, back then I didn't quite understand. That conversation had to probably go on around 10 years ago. But at the same time, it made me realize where his mind state was, that he should have, that he should have said, hey, I should have took that opportunity. I should have did that. And that's what, I want to be able to provide for my children. In order to be able to do something great, you're going to have to get the fuck out the way of yourself, because you got to stop being to the point where you think it's just about you. It's about you creating opportunity for others. But in order to create opportunities for others, you have to kind of create an opportunity for yourself through God. You know what I'm saying? Through the love of Christ and the mercy, you can create that through the blessings in the ability that he gave you, because we all have it. We just scared to take the leap. So either we gonna play, or either we gonna make some things happen. I'm still waiting. I see that I got a couple viewers. Like I said, comment on the board. Okay, mama of 3, if you're still listening, do you think that have there ever been a situation where you feeling like you've been in your way? If so, let me know. Have there been a feeling that you probably been in your way of in a relationship, in a goal opportunity, in a situation where you could have made things happen a little bit better for yourself? How about you, Miss Sunshine? Y'all being shy tonight? I know this is impromptu. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. Let's see here. You got a message on Facebook here. I'm just looking at it. All right, let me look at the dashboard. I guess mama of 3 is no longer with us, no longer listening for some reason. But back to the basics, you know what I'm saying? Back to the basics. Anybody that's out there, this is a perfect time for me to tell you about Effigy Media Arts Company. This is a perfect time to let you know about Jetstream. Jetstream is a high definition web streaming service that uses YouTube as its medium. Since everybody knows about YouTube and everybody knows about Facebook, which are the two mediums of communication basically with people doing social media. Now you have IG, you have Instagram, you have Twitter, and you have all these other things. But you don't necessarily have to worry about IG and Twitter and stuff like that. What we do here at Effigy Media Arts is that we come out to your seminar, we come out to your church, your plays, your events, your sporting events. We come out to if there's an interview, a conference, or anything. We have Pro Audio and we have Pro HD. We have Pro HD cameras. You can't just get up and just start live streaming and doing it in high quality. I'm gonna let you know that now. And if you want to go out into another place or to another company and try to get live streaming, we'll get ready to pay an arm and a leg. What I do is I come out to your location, hook up, make sure, long as we have good internet signal, pretty good, decent strength, we can do it. And we work within your budget. And we will live stream your event directly straight up into YouTube, linked up into Facebook. So all of your friends, all of your family, people that cannot make it can watch it live via Facebook, via YouTube as the medium stream. Now you get in high quality imagery and high quality audio. That's the most important thing. A lot of people think that audio is not important. It's all about the visual. No, 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 no. It's like me trying to holler at a girl. I'm looking good, but I can't even speak to her. She gonna get away. So quality audio is the thing that a lot of, I got to put everything in an analogy. So, bringing a high quality stream to the people, and that's the way to actually get your product out there, your service out there, your ministry out there. Effigy Media Arts Jetstream is the way to go, because we're going to do it efficiently, we're going to do it professionally, and we're going to do it how you want it done and the look that you want it to look like. Also, with that being said, Jetstream basically, hold on. Let's see, Mama 3. I didn't want to interrupt, but now. Yes, there have been, give me a comment. Yes, there has been different situations for me. Luckily for me, I got second chance and was able to be showed and taught some things that opened my eyes to where I see things a lot differently. There have been different situations for me. Luckily for me, I got a second chance. Okay. We all deserve second chances. That's for sure. I deserve, you know what the Bible say? 7 times 77. That's how many, chances that God give us. We got to give each other constant chances. If we want to be given mercy, we have to show compassion and mercy. So I like that comment. And I'm pretty sure you are deserving of second chances, because I'm deserving of second chances. Here's the thing, though, about second chances. Hold on one second here. Second chances are only good. Different chances are only good if we willing to change. That's the hard part, y'all. Changing is very hard. Changing is hard to do. Changing is a big work. But change is possible. I typically used to say that, and then I'm gonna get back to the jet stream. I typically used to say people really are who they are when they're kids. If you know a person that's nasty as hell when they're young, as far as bad attitude, they stealing, they fighting and stuff, typically they are usually going to be who they are. It's some people that's just born to go straight to the depths of hell. We can't save everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just who they are. And that's not my opinion. That's fact. A lot of people are just what they are, who they are, and what it's going to be. But for those, and for those like us, that's typically understanding what our second chance may be, or understanding where we got flaws and we need to change or wanting to change, we deserve that. But the thing is, with those second chances, make sure that we chip away from those old habits and those old things. So I appreciate that, Mama of 3. And, I pray that God forgive me for all the things that I've done wrong. Also, I was going to bring today to y'all some police stories. How black men should really approach the police when the police is fucking with you. Every time I get stopped by the police, they want to search my car, attempt to want to bring dogs and all that type of stuff. And, think I'm Kingpin Luciano or something like that. So, I'm going to be talking to y'all real soon. I might come back tomorrow and talk about that. But yeah, going back to Jetstream. So a lot of people, Jetstream is a company that You know, we're focusing basically on customer service and bringing you the type of look and the type of quality that you want for your business or your party or whatever the case may be. And you can reach me at 248-818-3786, or you can go to the website www.efffigy that's images.com, and you can leave me a message there, or you can text message. You can do anything, you know what I'm saying? But you need to get a hold of me. You need to get a hold of me. We need to, you know, a lot of times black people, see, this is real. This is a black business. Black people need to stop with this cheapo. Now I can understand trying to get it on the low. I'm giving it to you for the low. But check me out. Everything that's quality is not for free. So we do things on a budget base here. We do things on a quality, high quality level, and we'll work with you. But at the same time, be fair. That's all. Because all Effigy is trying to do is create a future and create jobs. And maybe one day, you never know, you or somebody else that you know might be working for Effigy. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm trying to take it to. That's where I'm trying to take it to. Mama 3, I really, really appreciate that. I'm only going to be online for maybe another 8, 9, 10 minutes. I ain't really want to hold y'all long tonight. This is just something I really wanted to do. But yeah, we working with high quality. We working with high quality professional gear here. Really put a lot of work and effort into making sure that I have the right equipment to be able to do what is needed for the business, and you know, to be able to give you the type of service that you're looking for. And like I say, live stream is it's an exclusive type of service that you can't get anywhere. And the reason why I chose YouTube as the medium is because it's a centralized location. Again, everybody knows about YouTube and Facebook, and it'll be very, very easy. It'll be very easy for a person to find it if they chose to watch it. And you know, so it goes like that. But I'm about to get into my outro here, y'all. I just really want y'all to understand, get the fuck out of your own way. If you want to succeed at anything, get out of your own head. You're going to talk yourself out of the situation or the blessing that's so close. It's so close for me that I taste it, that I smell it, I live it, I wear it, I walk like a boss now. I even move and I look like one. You know, things that I used to entertain, I barely don't even entertain them that much anymore. My conversation has changed. It's on empowerment. When I'm talking to people, I don't want to talk to a person if it doesn't have anything to do with a solution to their problem, but to get better. Now understand, during my process and my journey with this, I done had a lot of pitfalls, a lot of failures, a lot of things that didn't work out quite like I wanted to, but I am so thankful for those things that didn't even go right. Because if they would have went right at that point of time, it would have made me lazy. It would have made me complacent, and it would have made me thinking that everything comes easy. See, everything that you want to do, anything worth having, anything worth dying for, anything worth living for, is never going to be easy. Anything that you want is going to take hard sweat and tears, and you're not going to be able to sleep until you have something done on your project every single day. There's not a day that I do not go by where there's not one thing being learned or one thing being done. That's the only way that you're going to be able to give people the type of service that you want to give. If you're going to be a musician, that's the only type of work that's going to be able to put you to the next level, to get you to a plateau where nobody can touch you on that level. If you're going to be a writer, as the writers know, unless you do something every day, you brainstorm every day, you write something down every single day, then you just going to be a normal writer like everybody else. If you want to be or do something, you're going to have to do it every day. You're going to have to put aside, get the fuck out the way, and let it live. Let it breathe. That's the only way. And even if it doesn't get to where you think you want it to be, you still showing and giving an example to those that are behind you and giving them an inspiration and giving them a clue on how it is to be done. That's the key of life, because we're not an island. Even though we might think that we all in our own little bubble, people are watching. And the ones that are watching need you. They need us to show them. They need us. They need us. Let's see. Nakia wins. She commented on the video. Let's see what she say. LMBO. She's laughing her butt off. Don't laugh your butt off. You need that. Do not laugh your butt off. You're going to need it. As D wins. Hey, you're going to need that. Don't laugh it off. But check it out, though. You know, young people, old people like me, just remember that anything worth having, you have to get the fuck out the way. I want y'all to stay tuned, because tomorrow I'm going to come back at you, and I'm going to give y'all the 411 on how to basically interact with these police when you get stopped. Give y'all a couple scenarios. Every time I was stopped, I was searched. I mean, every single time that I've been stopped by the police, I've been stopped, I've been frisked. And I know y'all like, you ain't got to get out your car. Okay, you say that when, you know, when you got 2 or 3 cops right there, you know what I mean, you know, they blocking off the road from you. You say that. It happened to me. And you, I mean, even though you know your rights and all that type of stuff, when they got guns, you sometimes it's just best to comply and get on home and fight your fight. Don't hold court in the street. That you would never win that battle with the police. Never hold court in the street with the police. Do what they say do. Get on out of there. Take it to court. That's my advice to you. Never argue with them. You can't get away with what these white boys get away with. You can't do it. You can't do it. So don't try. You're going to lose. But so tomorrow we're going to talk about that. I'm going to come back at you at 8 o'clock. Come back at you at 8 o'clock. And, hey, man, I really appreciate y'all that did follow me tonight. That was pretty cool. I appreciate y'all. I got much love. Much love. Like I said, keep God first, family second, and you third. We at the 10 o'clock hour. We didn't quite do a whole full hour. We did like a good 50 minutes. But tomorrow we will resume with the knowledge. You know, we will resume with the knowledge. I think this is what this weekday show will be, the knowledge. And we're going to be talking about how to deal with the police. And then on the weekends, please stay tuned to the Econ show, where we have Stephanie Whitley, my homegirl. She comes through and we talk about the topics. And this Friday or this Saturday is we going to be talking about sex, you know. And let's see. Hold on. We got another comment. Oh, okay. That ain't nothing. But we're going to be talking about sex or whatever. And how does that affect people economically? I tell you, sex can cost a whole lot of money. Maybe not in the beginning, but you'll wind up doing something that might cost you. And, you know, before you look up, you're $100,000 in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Over 10, 15 years. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing right. It happens. But, so on Saturdays, it'll be the Econ show. Hopefully, my buddy JG join us. But soon we're gonna be having the author. Well, we have to speak with her and confirm what date that she's available. If you're still watching, I'm getting Skype together. So even if you can't make it, we will probably do a Skype. You can do it over your computer, and we can communicate like that. I can have you on the screen, and we can do it like that, and we go from there. But I appreciate everybody that was joining me. Thank for the compliment on the Mama of Three. Really appreciate that. And this is Knowledge. Sante, getting ready to sign off. I know I've been looking down a lot because I'm looking at the message board, and the Nikon is right in front of me, and I should be looking more at that, but I'm just more looking at the message board. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Keep God first, family second, and you third. And in that order, you should never be last, because the last is always made what? First. One love, y'all. Peace. Thanks. Black Power. Well, you know. Yeah, Black Power. Fuck it. Get the fuck out the way.